Hey everybody, Shelma32 here. Welcome to the channel. We're here today to react to the second episode of season 1 of Blackadder. This one is entitled Born to be a King. I almost said Prince. Don't ask me why I almost said Prince. Like that. I kept wanting to say Born to be King. I had to keep going back to the menu and looking. Born to be a King. I'm still paranoid I've got the wrong. So if I have, I apologise. But I'm watching us off the DVD, so I could just click back to the DVD menu. Instead of like closing program down, opening up a browser, IMDb, what the fuck's the title? Type thing. Luckily, I don't have to do that, but I'm a bit all over the place because it is ridiculously hot at the moment. Which beanie hat I know is weird, but it is very hot. So like because it's like a bit of muggy heat, like we've meant to have had rain and lightning and that, but because we haven't had the rain, it's still like hanging in the clouds, which is called this horrible muggy heat, which is like the worst thing for me sensory wise, or one of. So like I've been all over the place, spaced out. Like these last few days, it's been awful. So like I'm trying to minimize that. I've got my fan on full blast. So if you hear that, apologies. My laptop's also probably going to get really loud. If it cuts out, apologies. But this beanie hat's the most comfortable hat I have that I've ever worn. So it's like trying to minimize stuff. I'm also, because it's so warm, I'm not wearing my gloves. I always wear my gloves. I like not wearing my compression glove. This hand's always hurting, so like I'm literally wearing it 24/7. Not in bed, but you know what I mean. So like my hand fucking hurts. It does, but I'm trying my best not to. But what I'm gonna do, just in case, make sure the one I need the most, the right hand, is on top. So if I need to put one on, I can put one on. I've also got a wet wipe there to cool me down because that's actually really helpful. But if my laptop does cut out, for those watching on full length, which you can do on Patreon, find the link in the description and the pinned comment below. Apologies for it cutting out. I do the 10-second warning thing. But I just wanted to get that out of the way. I was planning on doing it afterwards, after my recap. But then my head was like, I just want to say it now because I feel like crap. But I enjoyed that first episode way more than I thought I would, because I've said in the beginning of the last one, I said before, I've seen, I don't know what I've seen of the other three. I've seen at least some of the season 2, 3, and 4. I've seen at least some of it. I don't know how much. I literally do not know. Like what I can remember, because my memory's all jumbled. That's just where my brain is. I could have just seen one episode from each of the seasons of season 2, 3, and 4. But it just, because my head's like all over the place, it might just be the same episode. I'm just remembering it all over the place. Or it could be jumbled because I've just watched episodes here and there. And I have seen it all. But it has probably been over 25 years, or 20 years at least, since I've watched any Blackadder. Like I've been with my other half now 19 years. Half my life. It's kind of scary. And I don't think I've watched it since before I met him. So it's been quite a while. And my experience with this first season, the Blackadder. So technically this one, according, not the spine of the DVD, but on the front and on the disc and on the menu, the Blackadder, or the Blackadder, depending on how you want to say it. Before watching last week's episode, I had watched about a few minutes and I turned it off because I'd watched other episodes first before going back and watching that. I did not like it. But you guys voted for it. I'm actually glad you did, because last week I really enjoyed it so much more. I was worried it's going to feel a bit like Mr. Bean, which I personally don't like. I cannot accurately explain why, but I don't like Mr. Bean. But I enjoyed it so much more, which kind of makes me wonder, will I like Mr. Bean if I tried watching it again? I don't know. But it was so much better than I thought. Peter Cook was amazing. He was so funny. I mean, what a legend. I wouldn't mind it if he's in it again, but I got a feeling he's probably not going to be. Brian Blessed was brilliant, but not the best father. Like, he obviously favours the other one, which, God, that character annoyed me, but the actor was good in it. But Brian Blessed, I think he called him Edna, didn't he? And now he's king because Edmund chopped off the head of the previous one. And then he had the enemy. When I I stumble over my words at the best of times, but when it's like this, and I'm like, I've had sensory overload all day for the past few days, quite frankly, I'm all over the place even more. So apologies for that. If I start going a bit quiet towards the end, again, overheated. But it's going to be interesting to see how things are, because now his father's king. He's technically a prince. Is the enemy going to come back into it? I've forgotten which king it was. Was it Richard? Or is that the one that's died? Like, we did Tudors and all that kind of thing in school, but it's mainly Henry VIII. And plus, I don't remember a lot. But like, I remember divorced, beheaded, died, divorced, beheaded, survived. Because you have it drilled into your head. It's how to remember about wives. But I can't remember the names of the wives in order. And plus, this isn't that. But I'm interested to see what's going to happen. And it's weird having Baldric be the smarter one of the two. And Percy's just Percy, which is great, because Tim McKinnon is amazing. Like, I'm currently watching Blackadder. No, I am currently watching Blackadder. I'm currently watching Outlander, which will be coming to the channel at some point. I can't believe I said I'm currently watching Blackadder. Of course I am. Again, my head's not working straight. That's my excuse, the heat. But he's fantastic in that. And like, he's been in 2 episodes, I think, so far of what I've watched, and he's great. Really like him. But a character, well, his performance. Character, I don't know how to say it. Up for debate. Up for debate. But I did know he was in this season, so I'm quite happy with that. I know him from 101 Dalmatians, because my daughter loves that film so much. But I've been waffling on for way longer than I intended. I hope to get this down to 2 minutes. It's been over 7 now, so apologies. I get sidetracked. You've been here before, you know that, and if you're new to the channel, hopefully you'll have time to learn that. But I'm looking forward to this one, and I need to get started before my head just goes, I can't fucking do it. Because I know watching this will help distract me from how I'm feeling. I need to watch some Blackadder, you know? I need some Rowan Atkinson humour. So we're going to get started before I hesitate any longer, so apologies. If you enjoy this reaction, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, give the notification bell a tick. You'll know when the next episode goes live. Let's get going with the reaction in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Oh, God, that's loud.
1486.
Oh, good. I don't have to read it, because this DVD quality is not the best.
The egg replaced the worm as the lowest form of currency. King Richard departed England on a crusade against the Turks.
Oh, okay.
Unless he's Turkish, in which case, kill the bastard!
He left behind him his beloved son, Prince Harry, to rule as regent in his stead.
Ah, okay. I didn't realise. Okay.
And his slimy son, Edmund, to do the tasks most befitting him.
Oh, Edmund.
Edward.
And he called him Edward. God, it's not going to be a trigger thing, and now Percy's going to call him Edward. Like the previous king was calling him Edna. I do love his outfit. Not so sure.
With the king gone.
Right, subtitles decided not to work.
At last, a chance
There we go.
for some real.
For some reason they turned themselves off. What? Was that meant to be a laugh? Because I said last fiendishly, and all I heard was that. I didn't expect that look to the camera. But he thinks he's destined to be king, wasn't it? Because of what those witches said. So I'm interested. Did he just pull? Okay, 12 months later. Damn. Okay. Did not know we were having a time skip.
Come on!
I was worth thinking, hang on a minute, is he practicing? No, he's herding the sheep.
Stop! Where are you going? No, not away!
What castle is that? I don't know. I don't know if they've said it, but I'm interested.
You're not supposed to be here. That's far enough. Now get out!
They followed him inside.
Ah, there you are. Splendid news, Edmund. Father's coming home. He writes here that
Okay.
he'll be back by St. Leonard's Day. Excellent.
St. Leonard's Day. Okay.
The Morris dancers, the eunuchs, and the bearded women. You know, the traditional St. Leonard's Day entertainments.
Okay, fair enough.
Damnation, no, I don't think I'm going to have enough time to attend to the drains. Edmund, you'll have to look into those as well.
Oh, he's like, I've got responsibility. But
12 months of chasing sheep and straightening the royal portraits, and now this
oh,
bastard.
If only he were, my lord.
what?
Ah, yes. And then one day,
You would be king, my lord.
and then what?
You'd rule the world, my lord.
Precisely.
Is he? Stop being Charlie's Angels.
Think he will come to your chamber and make mad, passionate love to you.
Oh, she seems so
Yes, I
enthused.
wish he wouldn't do that.
Really?
Difficult to sleep with that kind of thing going on.
I don't want to know the details.
Great brown ox, steaming and smouldering all night long.
Oh, yes, the feast.
No, she was still talking about the king.
I like the eunuchs.
Oh, yes, the eunuchs. Oh, I wish I owned one.
I wish I'd married one.
Ah, okay, so she's not interested in that. Fair enough.
Oh, yes, so the eunuchs and the amazing beardless woman.
Love the fact his outfit's kind of like it's actually kind of green. It's a really cool color.
What do they do?
They jump, my lord. They come in, my lord, and they jump. A lot.
Wow, so exciting.
Humorous act.
There must be something else.
I can see like how his outfit develops into like I think it's the next season.
The eunuchs of kings.
Oh, pants.
I should have known. Never trust a eunuch.
What are we going to do?
Well, I know what I'm going to do.
Yeah.
Eunuch, give me an execution order. I'm going to
Excuse
teach
me?
them a lesson they'll never forget.
Of course, I never forget because every day.
Morris dances, my lord.
Now, look, we are not that desperate. Dancing is the most fatuous, 10th-rate entertainment ever devised by man. 40 effeminate blacksmiths waving bits of cloth they've just wiped their nose.
Bells and stuff like that. They can be quite... It feels English to me, or British at least.
Ah, Edmund. And rest. Oh, splendid. Now the rest of it. St. Leonard himself was an eunuch.
Yes, that's right.
He puts future Baldric to shame.
To leave out the eunuchs on St. Leonard's Day would be like, well, it would be like leaving out the Morris dancers or the bearded women.
Oh dear.
King's supreme commander is expected at the feast, and as you know, eunuchs are his particular favourite.
I'm not sure I want to know why.
Scottish, you see. Good.
What's the
Well, I'm relying on you, Edmund.
I don't know that connection, if there is a historical one.
Some carrot-faced, thistle-arsed Scottish orangutan.
I don't think he likes him, do you?
No, it's all Greek to me. No, I mean, it sounds like Greek.
Well, if it sounds like Greek, it probably is Greek. What's not Greek, but sounds like Greek? That's a good one, my lord.
Oh, Percy.
But I cannot understand the blind word they're saying.
Oh, well, no wonder, my lord. You never learned Greek, of course.
I love Percy. Oh, okay, Dougal. Sorry, I hear the name Dougal at the moment. I'm thinking Dougal Mackenzie. I'm sorry, I can't help myself.
Dougal McAngus greets you and lays at your feet the spoils of an enemy at war.
That's it, dump on the...
Sorry, that's my overnight bag. Behold! Treasures torn from the torsos of the top.
Dump it on the food.
Well, when I last saw him, he swore he would be back by the Feast of St. Leonard and die near Thames. God forfend! We shall pray for his safe passage. Join us!
Okay, so I thought this might have been the feast.
You must be the king's wee bit of rumpy pumpy, eh? Aye. Listen, I've got a message for you.
Okay.
My father asked me to send his regards to you.
Do I know him?
He's Donald McAngus, 3rd Duke of Argyll.
He's not actually going to turn out to be about, you know what?
Duke of Edinburgh and about as Scottish as the Queen of England's tits. Oh, sorry, no offence, Your Majesty.
I was going to say.
You're in my chair.
Don't apologise.
Oh, Edmund.
I have rather a special announcement.
Is he actually going to turn out to be illegitimate?
Like Angus, as reward for your heroic
Oh, God, I'm so worried. Oh, because the Queen does look worried.
powers me to grant you anything that you may desire of me.
He's got
Oh,
any
boy.
sense, he'll ask for a haircut.
You're not one to say about that with your haircut.
Grant me fair Selkirk and the noble shire of Roxburgh.
What? Very well, by the power of...
But Roxburgh's hers.
But those lands do in
Yeah.
fact belong to me.
Yes?
Well, so perhaps he'd like to choose
Why does he need those lands?
third idea, giving away half of Scotland to a kilted maniac.
Ah, okay, he wants Scotland.
I say, let's reward him.
Good, good. So be it.
He's asking him because it is Scottish land. Okay.
Because he's a
Hey.
thieving, stinking Scottish weasel. That's why. Ow! I'm gonna stab him.
Where?
In
But
the
without
great
anybody
hall
seeing.
And in the bladder.
Ooh.
But if you do it in front of everybody, won't they suspect something?
I think no more to than suspect Percy, but you did make him hesitate. So that's a good thing.
A little more cunning.
It's still weird.
Cunning plan.
Yeah.
Hearing him say I have a cunning plan is just wonderful.
You get this enormous great cannon.
No, I see. Take him outside, get him to stick his head down a cannon, then blow it off. Oh, yes, Warwick, that's a wonderful idea.
Really? Oh god, oh god. Edmund! You could have helped her off and then taken it. Okay, he's just archery training. Hunting, fair enough, fair enough. Edmund, be fucking careful, he's gonna catch you. Who's that? Is that him? I thought he was behind a tree. How did he suddenly get... Oh, God, this is going to be so bad.
I'll help you.
Yes, please.
No, I'm fine, thank you.
Good.
I'm not in your way over here.
Can you help me,
There
please?
is just one thing. I was wondering if you could do me a little favour.
For staying away, do you mean?
Oh. He's lucky he didn't land on his head.
The thing is, we were hoping to present a mystery play by one of our
Uh-huh.
leading, but unfortunately, one of their number is ill,
Uh-huh.
and I thought you'd be the perfect person to take his place.
Okay.
It's an ancient Egyptian piece
Uh-huh.
called
Oh,
The
yeah, yeah.
Death of the Scotsman.
I'll have a crack at it.
Hey, he said yes, so don't explain it more. I'm sorry, I thought about the earlier animal. Did that just go like a Willem scream?
Oh, acting dead. Now that I can do.
Yes, well, as I say, they're
Uh-huh, they're going to kill him in the play. Okay. I had a feeling. I'm sorry, but I did hear a Willem scream then, didn't I, from the animal? Leaping. Oh, God. Oh, God.
Let's see those branches waving and swaying in the breeze. Tall, tall, taller. Now smaller. Small, 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 small.
Okay. Oh, God. Does he know something's up?
Where camels ride and deserts blow.
To spill the blood of this Scotsman vile.
What is a Scotsman doing in Egypt?
Yeah.
But apparently they've had very good reviews.
I've got some letters I took for his tent. By God, they're hot stuff. I'll tell you, we certainly cast a wee shadow of doubt over the parenthood of young Harry for a start.
Don't be absurd. Silence.
What?
A bagpipe strums.
Oh, no. He's going to want to stop it now. I had a... As soon as he started talking about that again, I was like, shit. Oh, he looks so nervous. Look at him.
No, he mustn't. He mustn't. He has vital information. I've changed my mind. I've changed my mind.
What's he gonna do? Shit, this is gonna be so bad.
Sorry, I'm late.
Oh dear Lord. It's so bad.
Good, excellent. It's certainly my mother's handwriting. When did you say these words?
1460.
Okay.
Baldric, get in here.
How bad is this gonna go? Something's gonna make it wrong.
Get out there and tell everyone that the rest of the entertainments have been cancelled.
Why?
Why? Because I told you to, you silly little rat.
No, why have they been cancelled, my lord?
Dorothy.
You gotta come up with a reason, first of
I
all.
have a very important announcement to make.
Something is gonna go wrong, because it's Blackadder. Something's gonna go wrong.
So last time I saw your father, you just charged into Constantinople when they shut the gates on him.
No.
Yes. 10,000 of the Turken there armed with
I thought he was coming
And
home.
your father with a small knife for peeling fruit.
I thought he was coming home.
My dear mother, my dear brother, lords and ladies of the court. Today there came into my possession rather extraordinary letters concerning the lineage of Prince Harry. They were written by your mother to your father.
Oh.
Donald, Sir Duke of Argyll.
I beg your pardon.
These letters are of quite an intimate nature. Let me give you an example.
Oh, something's gonna
I
happen.
long for the day when you will probe...
Edmund, are you sure you know what you're saying?
As sure as our mother was, Harry, when she wrote these words.
It's gonna be to the king. It's gonna be to the king. It's not to the Duke. Right?
Sure, a warm welcome in my harbour.
Big boy.
I think it's gonna be letters that were stolen, right?
Edmund, you shall be regent until your father returns.
The king will not be returning.
What?
Oh, he's gonna turn now.
No.
Oh, she's excited.
Last saw him. He was facing half
Oh, he's
the
gonna
Turkish
kill them
army.
all, isn't he? It's Brian Blessed. He can handle himself.
The king is probably dead. Long live the king. The king
Is home.
dead. Long live the king.
Yay! Honest.
Death, war, blood.
Wait till he finds out his wife. Oh, wait, it's before. Was it before or not?
You made it! I made it, thanks to my trusty fruit knife.
Fair enough. Still suspicious over this.
Wait a minute. What's going on
Of
here?
course. Why is everybody walking on the tables?
Yes, of course. In it.
How many other versions did he come up with?
Certain letters have come to light which might change things a bit around here. They speak of acts of love between your wife and Donald, the gay dog of the glen, and then acts of love consummated in relation to your date of birth is precisely 9 months
After I was born.
But about 9 months before your birth, Edmund.
You mother fudger.
bastard!
Yes, you are.
I think you're the bastard, Edmund.
Oh, Edmund!
Is to try to get some proper justice meted out against this Scottish turd who has clearly forged these obviously fake letters.
Let me see them.
You come in here, fresh from slaughtering a couple of...
Come on. Because, like, otherwise, like, what will happen if he is a bastard?
I challenge you to a duel.
To the death!
Well, shit. How is that fair?
I'll give you everything I own, everything.
Aha!
I can sell my wardrobe, the pride of my life, my swords, my curtains, my servants I can live without, except perhaps he who oils my rack. And then my most intimate treasure.
I'm not sure I want to know about... Oh, right, okay.
My wigs for state occasions, my wigs for
Hey,
private
calm down.
occasions, and my wigs for humorous occasions. And my collection of pokers, my Grendel
Calm down.
stretchers, My ornamental pumphrys.
Oh, for God's sake, Edmund.
That's nowhere near enough.
Come on in, kid. Actually, I'm quite interested in the wigs.
Fair enough, if he is.
But we do have a fascinating week ahead. In fact, the Archbishop of York has asked me if you'd care to join his formation Italian dance class, and I really
so
ought to give him
exciting.
an answer.
Do you want me to be honest or tactful?
Tactful.
Oh
I
dear,
think.
tactful, yeah.
Tell him to get stuffed.
And that's
Has
tactful,
that little
wow.
hooligan McCangus left?
No, Edmund's giving him a last look round the castle now.
While
Is he going to do...
Ah, very interesting.
Yes, and so will Edmund. They've become firm friends.
The Turks!
The drains!
The drains.
There's been rather a messy accident. You must come quickly.
Oh my God, I should need my plunger!
His plunger.
The sound of hoofbeats across the glen.
I was wondering if he was going to go through with it or not. Is there... Oh, damn it. I can't have a look through at the end. I just wanted to see if there was anything. Alex Norton. I know that name. I'm going to have to look it up because I swear I recognised them. That was funny. It's just like, oh, God, how bad's this going to be? But that was so, so funny. I like that. With additional dialogue by William Shakespeare. I want to see if they got an end credits thing like last time, but that was so, so funny. I think I do prefer the first episode, but that was still really funny. Like, it's... I'm wondering, like, it's just really making me wondering now if I would like Blackadder. I did it again. Mr. Bean. Last time it was Outlander, now I'm meaning Mr. Bean. But I wonder if I would like Mr. Bean now. Maybe it's something like maybe I'll try out. I don't know. No, okay, no end credit thing. Worth having it just in case. But, oh, God. That was so awkward, but so funny. It was so, so funny. Oh, I'm so glad I watched it. But I was getting confused, but then again, that's me, and I'm blaming the heat. That's why I was confused. No other reason. It had nothing to do with my brain being weird. I don't know. But, like, he's not... Like, I always just thought beforehand that, like, he was just outright dumb, like Baldric in the other seasons. Just not clever. He's obviously not that clever, but he's not as, like... I don't know how to explain it. But I think you know what I mean. Like, he's not as, like... I can see how the other Blackadders, I believe, are I would say descendants of this. Yeah. Descendants of this one because Tudor... Oh! Ah! Sorry. I was like, what the hell's going on? Because I'm watching it on the DVD and I had it on the menu for a while. It started up the first episode. Oops. But, yeah, like I can see similarities between this version of the character than his descendants, because they are all descendants of Edmund Blackadder. So, like my impression from the, I don't know what part I watched. I literally cannot remember. I just remember thinking, oh God, I don't like this. But I just thought it was like the character was completely different. But I do see similarities. Like, I believe Blackadder in the other ones, at least in the one with Queenie, he seems like he is smart. He just, like, it's more like his luck was crap. But there, I can see the character in it, which I'm really glad for. Like, I wasn't sure where it was going to go. Like, it turned out Edmund is actually the bastard. But nobody's going to know it but the Queen. And obviously she's going to want to know it's slanderous and, like, and fake, false and stuff like that, because she doesn't want the king to know she cheated. But that was, oh boy. Now I've stopped watching it and I'm not focused on the episode. I'm getting warm again. So, it's just putting this around the neck. This is still nice and cold, thankfully. And even though those wipes, I keep them in this room specifically because this room gets hot. And luckily, they've stayed cool in the packet. So, good. But, I need a new chair that's more breathable. Yuck. But, I wasn't sure where, Angus was going to go. Like, if he did die, by the looks of it. But I didn't know whether we were going to be able to trust him or not, or if it was just, I don't know. I don't know what I thought about it. Or like him, I couldn't work out. Like, I was thinking, I knew something was going to go wrong, but I didn't think can't believe it. It's kind of obvious that it was going to come around. Or not obvious, but you know what I mean. Like if it's not, it's going to, like, that would be the most obvious, like, how is it going to turn around that he's completely wrong? Oh, by the way, you're the bastard. I can't believe I didn't think about that. I just knew something was going to happen. Like, I didn't think the brother was going to go from this episode. But it's because it's hot. When I get overheated, I yawn more. And plus, I yawn more anyway, because my body's fucking tired. All the time. And plus, I am getting overheated now. So, like, I was hoping to do something else after this, but I can't sit in this heat longer. I can't. I'm going to have to lie in bed with the fan on full blast right next to me. So I can just like, ugh. But, ay. So, again, when I get too warm, I start yawning more. Especially when I'm not focused on something else. But yeah, I am definitely enjoying this a lot more than I thought. I was like, I said it last time, like, I was going to give it, like, the 2-3, like, usually I give things 2-3 episodes, or 3-4 episodes, it depends on the show and how the length of the season and that kind of thing, to decide, no, this isn't for me, or, oh, I really like this, you know, if I'm going to keep doing it. And, like, before I started, like, the episode last time, I was really worried that, like I said, I'm going to sit through this, because it's only 6 episodes, I'm going to sit through this for you guys. Before I actually full on started the actual action segment, I was worried that, like, what if I hate it so much I'm not good, and because, like, the awkwardness of humor, and sometimes, like, when it's humor is like awkward and situations like that, I can't watch them. I can't do it, which is probably one of the reasons I don't like Mr. Bean. I was worried that I wouldn't be able to sit through another episode, but I'm so grateful I did. I'm so grateful it's what you guys voted for. Again, I said it last time, I do agree that it probably would have been a better fit for replacing Red Dwarf eventually, but we're watching it now and I'm really enjoying it. I really, really am. It's so funny. It's so funny. It's awkward, but the awkwardness is, like, almost too much, but not quite too much. I think Mr. Bean probably would be too much. But maybe at some point I'll watch an episode. I can remember watching the movie of Mr. Bean when I was little. Was it Peter McNichol? I don't know. But yeah, like, I'm confused now because what fucking heat overwhelming. I'm kind of like sensory wise, like I'm getting a bit too much. I'm not taking my hat off though because my hair is a mess from being so frizzy. And plus, it's just I don't want to take it off. But I'm struggling. But I'm now doubting everything. It's just like, I'm liking this much, and the awkwardness I'm comfortable with. I'm wondering, would I like Mr. Bean? I almost said Blackadder. I get confused in the beginning. Like, there's bees in it. I don't know. There's similarities in the mannerisms. Again, it's the heat. I can't. Now I've started yawning. I can't stop because I can never get the end of it out because my jaw hurts. But I'm now wondering, because there are similarities between this one, or at least for me, in the look and the way he holds himself, and his like little like chuckles and like smirks and that. I'm really confused because like for so long I've not liked Mr. Bean, and now I'm doubting myself. Damn this episode for that. But yeah, I would love to know what you guys thought of this episode. Did you see like Angus twisting it around to Edmund be the bastard? Or did you think it was something else? Because, like, I'm assuming you guys probably guessed that something was going to go wrong. Because it's Edmund, something was going to go wrong. And, like, I kind of guessed the king was going to come home. But I would love to know what you guys thought of the episode, what you thought was going to happen. No spoilers for the next episode, obviously, because one, I can't guarantee how quick this is going to come out, considering how fucking hot it is in this room, and two, somebody might be watching it at the same speed as I'm releasing it. But yeah, if you enjoyed that reaction, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, give the notification bell a tick. You'll know when the next episode goes live. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I'll see you again for the next one. Bye.